So I was saying that, honestly speaking, not everything should be politics. When there is time for us to play politics, we'll go to the field and play politics. When it is time for us to do what is right, we should do what is right. Because what is the essence of deceiving people that we are working when we are not working? When you are done, people will still come here tomorrow. Okay, let's say what we are doing now was organized. What happens if tomorrow you come in unaware and you now see that we are lying? So not everything should be politics. And if anybody who is serious in government does not know this, the person does not know anything. So that's why.
But you understand the sentiment of Nigerians because they have been lied to by politicians several times.
I agree. Okay, I'm happy we are going to the so-called dead. What is it called? Presidential retreat. You seen? It's not orchestrated. There's lights. Thank God we'll go inside.
So, I mean, one could argue that this work started just yesterday.
How can it be yesterday? How would they have done the whole of this? This is glass. How could they have started
yesterday? If they have the work power, the manpower. I mean, we have seen India and China construct kilometers of road in one day.
Yes, thank God what is happening here is not India and China. Thank God what you are doing is analog.
It's analog.
Yeah, the billions that is coming out when we are going to see the technology that will be used here. So right now we are using what we have. So you see, the place I was completely there. I told when I said I requested for money, what did you think we were using the money for? It's not for us
to utilize it.
It's to utilize it.
But someone said even this is crude, that it's supposed to be more refined, that there should be, we had in this state, the governor will say it should have verve, panache, vitality, and the rest of that.
So what are we doing?
But I'm seeing someone using a hammer and chisel.
No, you are not getting me.
Yeah.
I have said, you talked about us managing our resources.
Yeah.
Was that not what you said?
Yes.
So, if we are going to reconstruct this place completely in the next couple of weeks, why should we spend so much money to start bringing in heavy equipment? So what we are saying now is that preserve what you have. Why? Because people are still staying here. What?
Okay, so in essence, local content matters with what you are doing.
So much, of course. His Excellency has a special advisor on local content.
Are you doing this in partnership with the special advisor? Does he understand what is going on here?
No, we don't know. You don't need to work in partnership. There's already a guideline that whatever you do must have a local content in it.
There's a particular place where
I want you to come and see the place. Of course, you are in a place where I now say the whole place is destroyed. Like, that's where they say everywhere is gone. So we are going to the place. Hey, come and see. Okay. Yes, good. You can see whether there's a guest here or not. The place is made adequate for the guests to come in.
Well, let me sit down and feel the presidential at least.
You feel more presidential?
I feel more presidential because this is the reception for Mr. President anyway.
They will tell you that they never have access to this balcony. Why? Because the whole of this place was a bath. So, why would somebody pay in there and come in there and cannot have view to this place?
To the holy mountain?
No, to the mountains, at least the plain.
Where's the helipad?
I'll show you.
Okay.
So, this is what you have seen us doing. We are recovering the place. We are recovering the place. This place is not recovered. They are still working on it. But the places we are trying to recover, you see them. When they bring the keys, you will see what we have inside.
I'm going to replace my phone. Look, I see you've tried to do some
that we have a paddle. If not for the weather, you will have seen the helipad leg, and then you will have seen the angel view.
Yeah, the holy mountains where come to speak with our phobia. But for some of us who are, some will then be agnostics. We also enjoy traditional practices. This has always been a good sport to be.
Right. You will not believe that when I had meeting with the chiefs, I was querying why a particular place was named Mount Sinai.
Yeah.
They have their local gods here.
Yeah.
The Imani gods.
Yes.
Why won't you keep it as a Imani mountain?
That's a very good question because I've never understood the religious tourism to the Middle East and the Levant region anyway.
We can't do away with it. But what I'm saying that keep what is original. We have ordered for additional 200.
200 solar power street lights.
Yes.
Why?
Solar power street lights. Yeah. So that when the generators are off, the solar lights can come up.
Oh, some are complaining that look, this is where we used to have 24 hours electricity. So what is changing now?
No. Before now, when we took over, we're having just 8 hours electricity, and then before His Excellency said no, we should try and solar it up. And these things are done in stages, they are gradual processes. So now we have soared it up to about 18 hours. 18 hours. And as time goes on, we will complete the 24 hours. Of course, you know that we have paid our counterpart funding of about 5 billion and 2 billion first and 5 billion for the UNIDO power project to develop the 3 megawatt electricity.
Is there a time frame to this thing? Is this or is bureaucracy?
No, they are not bureaucracy. Look at, is this bureaucracy? This is a gym. Is this bureaucracy? It's not. So, sorry.
How long have you been here?
Well, I've been here for 1 year, but since when we took over and started work, since when we took over from we cancelled the concession agreement with SIBA, we just been here for 3 months.
So what you are telling me now is that the power situation improved within 3 months?
The power situation improved within 3 months. Within 3 months.
You have we've heard complaints of broken mountain villas, African bungalows, and what have you.
Well, thank God you are here. You will see the so-called broken mountain villas. There's no broken mountain villa. Yes, as we have said, we are not in where we used to be when the ranch was first put in place in 2005, when it was first revitalized in 2005. However, what we are saying that this administration has done a lot to ensure that the mountain villa, African bungalows are at least what people can stay. They are being fixed gradually. And as I said, it's 3 months. So you will not expect a project that should take us 3 years to complete. For us to complete it in 3 months, it doesn't happen that way.
From information available, I mean, the most beautiful part, most of the videos, especially and the pictures,
yes,
aerial view of the Obudu Mountain Resort,
yes,
is the mountain villa.
Okay, we are in the mountain villas.
We're in the mountain villas,
yes.
Yeah, we can see that right now. And there are about 55 of them.
There are 55 rooms. There are 20 of them.
20 of them,
yes.
55 rooms.
You can see. They said our linen now is very bad.
So this is different.
Yes, these are mountain villas.
Yeah.
If you come to the rooms now, you see. These are clean linen. Yeah? At least this one we just bump into them. It's not something we say, we ask people to, we didn't even know you're coming. Now, these are clean linen. These are clean linen. We spent about 6.something million to buy the linen across to ensure that
for all 55 rooms.
For all 100 rooms that are intact now. Both here, African bungalow, some rooms in Mountain Villa, in Lower Ranch, and then the presidential retreat.
I think a lot of people listening will want to know. Now, yes, there are 20 villas, right?
Yes.
And about 55 rooms in
yes.
all of them.
Yeah. There's supposed to be 60 rooms.
Okay.
There's supposed to be 60 rooms. Now, 2 mountain villas are not in order.
Okay.
We have been fixing gradually. So 2 are not. So we have kept out those ones aside. But the 18 mountain villas that are on now, we've started at least the basic amenities. Yes, there's going to be a complete redesign. But before the redesign, there are some basic amenities we need to put in place. Like this, you can see. Before now, you will not see this. These are the water heaters.
I would love to go upstairs and see, because I've stayed there before.
Okay, you see one thing. Before, these are brand new smart TV. LG, brand new. Because the governor said whatever we are putting here, even if it's on a temporary basis, it must be premium. Before now, there are those televisions that are analog. These are brand new. And the purpose of the buying smart TVs were clear. Somebody can come here and has internet on his phone or her phone, can just decide to do whatever he wants with the television, whether there is cable TV or not. Those are the intentions.
We saw there was complaining about
you can see
chairs too.
Yeah,
and broken viewpoints from the balconies.
Yes, we agree. We're not saying that it's completely done. The fixing is done gradually. Where we can fix, we are fixing. We are not under illusion that the place was completely real gone. But when you say something is revitalizing, it takes time. It's a gradual process. That's exactly what we have done. And for 3 months, we could have a place where people could stay. Where hitherto now it was not so. Before, you can count 2, 3, 4 mountain villas that people can stay. Now it's not so. Before now they were leaking. Thank God you came at this weather. You have gone inside. Have you seen anything? Normally, not as if we look at a particular and say, let's go. If you finish from here, you can go to the next. You can go to the next one.
Yes.
The linen are all the same, new. I'm trying to see if we get hot water.
Also.
We recorded the zinc.
Okay.
What are the reasons? We wanted to change the zinc. When we came in, we discovered that the lifespan of the zinc is still about 20 years.
Still have about 20 years to go.
So why?
How long were they designed to last?
They were designed to last for 50 years.
50 years.
Yes. So we still have about 20 years old. Now, some of these wood were designed to last for 25 years, and we are already at that stage. Yes. That is why the redesign is on. We're already at the 20th year.
The 20 years?
Yes.
Okay, from 2005.
From 2005, yes.
Because the government revitalized
it's 20 years. So you can really see that they need to be changed. That is what informed the redesign that is presently going on.
Is this part of the 18 billion package approved by the Cross-River State Governor recently?
Luckily enough, the governor has started spending before this 18 billion. So we are not even receiving a dime from the 18 billion yet. But we have been.
Some will now ask, this at this point in time, 20 years on, the mountain resort should be able to sustain itself.
You are right. You are right. The mountain villa and the mountain resort is supposed to sustain itself, because from what we have calculated, the mountain villa can generate up to 1 billion to 1.5 billion every month on accommodation alone. Accommodation alone. The mountain villa has the capacity to generate between 1 billion and 1.5 billion every month.
How many rooms do you have across the entire resort?
Oh, 165.
And how many are functional right now?
About 100 are functional.
And you are fixing the remaining 65?
We are fixing gradually. Now, what we are doing now is remedial measures. It's not part of the redesign. It's going to cost us close to 80 million to fix one mountain villa. to the point where you say, okay, either Protea or Marriott or any of those international brands can say, okay, we are in.
Up to 80 million.
Up to 80 million.
That's some would say that's a whole lot. I mean, you're talking about the minimum wage of more than 1,000 Nigerians.
Of course, it's investment. If investment, even right now, how much do I charge for one commanding villa? 164,000 naira. So somebody who will pay 164,000 and is willing to pay more if we design this place. Does he not desire to be in a good place? So there was a place that was completely dead. I mean, dead. That is the spa.
The spa.
Yes.
The spa is back to life.
They are renovating. They are renovating it.
Please,
Go there and see.
I would love to see that.
Yeah. It's another time. Each time I come here, I'm very happy. Because when I came here, okay, you can see, even though my people have grown part of it, this is what you have. Eh? That picture I now showed you people. This is what we have. Everywhere. That was it. See, look at the door. This is the doors that I removed from here. This was the picture that was painted.
Oh, I'm still seeing some cattle dung. That means you still have some cattle anyway.
Of course, it's a cattle ranch.
Anyway, the name was set for tomato resorts.
But we still have one of the largest ranching facility in Nigeria. Yeah.
So work is going on here.
Work is going on here. We are still trying to keep a fix down. This one was done in the last 2-3 months. No, last 2-3 weeks. You can see? See, there are work tools are still here.
But workplace is slow, some will argue.
No, in 3 months. In 3 months. So, this is it. This is what we remove from here.
Could this be sold to generate more revenue for fixing it? Or is bureaucratic bottlenecks? Okay, this is.
Yeah. Now, you see what he said. We discussed in the management meeting. If you ask us, we would have said, if this place was lost, maybe it would have lasted longer. Now, because the weather now does not even support this much, so we want to start an experiment here. This is a sit out. We want to deck it.
I remember this sit out fully well. Like.
We want to deck it and modernize it.
But would that not take the essence of what actually
no, it's not going to take the essence out. It's not going to take the essence out. Why do I say so? If we go to the international conference, you see that the decking and the tiles that were done with cement are still very much intact and they are beautiful.
A lot of people had that feel of European and North American essence when they visited here, due to the weather and all of that.
Course.
So now imagine someone like me with that nostalgia,
yes,
knowing that these were wooden panels,
yes,
and then coming to see tiles.
It's not different from what was done there. It's not different. Do not forget that the people who build this place also having in mind that maybe after every 20 years or 30 years, there will be revitalization. You understand? Now, if some of these things were maintained, I think we wouldn't have had issues. That is why the new wood we are putting, we introduce this auto-based paint. Like when we 30 seats, it just goes down. Auto-based paint we are not using on this one.
Well, now this is a critical question, Michael. I wanted to answer. When this was brought in, the whole world went nuts, went gaga. What plan is there in place to ensure that it does not fall into this series of failures in management?
His Excellency has been very delicate.
But beyond it, what if you have another governor that will not take this
No,
serious?
that is what we're talking about, the deliberation. When you are being deliberate about what you are doing. He has said, let's fix this place. Hand it over to some sort of investors. Because investors will always take their business seriously. Okay.
But we saw that in the past.
what happened? Maybe the people weren't serious. So that is why, for instance, we have insisted that if you are coming here to do business with us, you won't just tell us audio money. You have 40 billion, you have 1 billion, you have $10 billion. When you are done with the audio money, you have to give us guarantees. What are those guarantees you say? You give us irrevocable bank guarantee of a certain amount of money. The money is not made for us. It's to give us a guarantee that once we sign off this place for you, there is money for you to continue other processes. But notwithstanding, with the type of investment His Excellency is putting.
Is that question?
Yes.
There are people who believe so much in the private sector. Now, for some socialists, as the case may be, they even argue that the feudalist capitalist system will support this kind of initiative. Now, I've heard you mention the governor several times.
Yes.
Don't you think that may actually ward off some people who are coming, who will want to vacation here and say, oh, it's government that is...
No, that should give you an assurance. You cannot take away this place away from the Cross River State government. It's the property of the Cross River State government to start with. Now, the whole place is 30 square miles. 30 square miles, I repeat. That's about 7,756 hectares of land. Yeah. So, the government investment here is to assure and reassure people that this is a place to do good business. I'll give you an instance. People have called me. The one investor said he does not have any plan. He has nothing to do with the Mountain Villa African Bungalow International Conference. That what they want to situate here is a club.
The club?
Yes. He says it's a club. You see, he is seeing another way of making money. And why did we welcome this idea? Yes, if you enter the ranch, wow, from the bottom hill to the 11 kilometers mountainous road down there, you are excited. You enter your room, the first day you are excited, the second day you are excited, the third day the place becomes boring.
You are tired of the scenery?
Yes, you are tired of the scenery. You want something extra. It is that something extra that the His Excellency is calling for investors. What do you want to put in here? The guy said, want to put in club. Fine, come and put in club. We have woods that were planted by the donor administration. Those are the woods we see in the movies or in another part of the world. You see people have tents. There are some people who want to go there on vacation. They are not interested in your hut. They are not interested in your building. They just want to put their tents and camp. So, good for us. There is some provision here in this reserve. There's another one at my one.
The
Yes, yes. So, those are part of the things we are talking about. Diversification. So, our investors have more. They have more. They have more places, or that would I put it. Just what I say, diversification. Come and tell us what you want to fix here. You fix it. Now, in even sports, this is what we had in mind. Which part of Nigeria or West Africa is like this? Okay, imagine us putting a training facility here of a standard pitch. Do you not think that some African countries and West African countries who want to play football with Europe, who want to do their training, want to put their training ground here? Putting your training camp here will be easier than you going to Europe. Okay, you've seen the weather. Yes, though it's not so snowy, but you know that this is not a place you will stay for 10-20 minutes without gathering up yourself. So when you go to the field, where presently the state government is planting wheat, the wheat development program, if you get to that field, there's a place that is marked for a mini stadium. If you put that field, just like during the during the Junior World Cup, where we see countries coming in, they are looking for places to train. If you put our West African countries here in the ranch, they train under this terrain. When they go to Europe, it becomes a very easy thing for them. The adaptation will be very fast for them. So these are all the little things, incentives, His Excellency thing we can bring here to drive in people.
As we're working out now, the question I will ask you is, there is the perceived deficit in trust between the public and government officials. How do you intend to address that?
You know,
because I mean, you've spoken wonderful well. There are a lot of people who agree, Now, some of us, people like me, as you know, but now, why should people place extra trust? I mean, there's trust deficit.
Okay, Jonathan,
Talk
talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap.
Yes.
Action speaks more louder than words. Why do I say so? We have come here before. If it was when the place was very dilapidated, and I'm telling you, government say they will do this, government say they will do that, it's cheap. Action. We've started. Oga has approved 18 billion across Tinapa, Rand, Quafos, and Abokin Waterfalls. That has been done. The next step is to see the money out. If we're done here, I'll open my phone and show you the designs. When we're talking about Governor 2 has completed the redesign of the ranch, I will show you. You will see it.
But it's one thing to design, it's another thing for implementation.
One step at a time.
You are part of 18 billion that is supposed to be released.
Yes.
And we are seeing reduced revenues. I mean, as compared between January and June of this year.
Yes.
Now, Cross River State has received lesser allocation than in 2024.
Yes.
So why should someone like me be convinced that there will be 18 billion available probably in the next 6 months?
I'll tell you. Every business, first, I'm an entrepreneur. I studied entrepreneurship. I like to put my money where my money will yield me returns faster. If I see that if I invest 9 billion here, and every month I will be making 1.5 billion, it means in 1 year, I will have generated more than 13 billion in accommodation alone. And you know, accommodation only contributes just 40% of the total revenue that will be generated.
What about the cost of operation?
No. When I say that, we have put that into consideration. Okay, what's my cost of operation here? Okay, I buy, now that I've increased light, I'll be buying diesel between 18 million and 20 million, right? I pay my workers. I have 160 workers that their salary is between 9 and 12 million naira. Put that is not 30 something million, right? How much do I generate here now?
Yeah, you had said earlier that you have about 100 out of the 160.
Yes. Yes.
They are functional.
Yes.
Now, what is the percentage of rooms that you sell out in a month within the past 1 month so far? At least you say you've been here, that this activity has started. The innovation started about 3 months ago.
Yes. If you are here when we hosted the Defense Intelligence Agency,
that's just one activity.
I'm just telling you. You understand that staff had to leave their what is it called? Their residence to pay for us to give some other people rooms. My own official residence was given to a very prominent visitor who came in here.
But that was just one activity.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we not businessmen? The other day I just appointed an event and marketing manager. And just as we speak with you now, before I came in here, he walked up to me and told me that he had people who are going to take over 11 mountain villas between 31st July and 1st of August. What are we saying? Go market. Let me tell you right now, if we can have 3 to 4 conferences in a month, yeah, we can run this place without asking government a dime. So what we're doing is that this is business. Treat it and handle it as a business.
The international conference.
You've seen this is the boardroom.
The boardroom, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Gone.
I see someone inside there.
Yes. How are you?
Oh.
This place was gone. If you were here 6 weeks ago, the whole of this place was water. Why? Because the whole glasses were broken. All of them were broken. These foods were all gone. So, in the process of fixing it up, that's what you have seen us doing now. So our halls are designed and tailored based on what we have. You see the power plant I told you. Yeah. Now, we're having a high-powered conference of about 30 executives in the agricultural sector. So we are fixed. Now, to demonstrate to you that we are not in the business of deceiving people, we fixed there. Here are places where people use breakaway where
meetings, yeah.
yes, have other meetings. You see? So some of these chairs were the chairs that were there. Well, to have other meetings, vocabulary sessions, you can have them here. This was completely by us. However, to show you that we are not deceiving anybody, come and see. So you appreciate what we have done here. This place is not fixed. Yes.
This is the main
hall. Now,
this is where the
Federal Executive Council have held meetings.
Yes.
This is where governors when they come, they have the Executive Council meeting and they were this year.
the Belway House of Assembly now I use this place.
And they are coming again.
Oh, they are coming again.
After what they heard what they have done.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to appreciate what we have done there. The whole of this place was like this. You see? The whole of from here up down was like this. So this is not a business of deceiving people. As I've told you, we are not claiming that we have restored the place. Otherwise, His Excellency will not. There will be no need for His Excellency to release any money to us. So if you look at there and look at the other side, you appreciate what we have done. The whole of this place was like this. In fact, it's looking a little bit cleaner because we have asked them to clear all the debris here.
This is right.